Hey guys, how's it going? It's Manny with HTX TV, and yeah, it's a Monday. Just kind of getting some things done here. Had a good weekend here in the Southeast Texas area, in Houston actually. Yeah, like, checking out those hurricanes. It's pretty wild. But yeah, I was just gonna go over just a few things. As you see, the title of the video is why did I start my channel? One of the main reasons was, I guess for years I always was kind of more into YouTube than, kind of like sitcoms and stuff like that. Because in my opinion, sitcoms can come off real fake and, kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Just really like a pattern, like the same thing, and just really fake, I guess. But yeah, I just kept watching a lot of fishing videos from a lot of YouTubers in Florida, and one of the popular ones is Deer Meat for Dinner. Then I started watching this one guy. It's called South Florida Fishing Channel. I guess he's in like the Key Largo area, and just and I like fishing as well. So, and I was like, man, that's pretty cool. And a lot of those guys, not just for the in the future making money, but they do what they're liking to do, and they can also share it with you. It was really nice that they could share those videos with me. Of a lot of their fishing videos is pretty cool. The fish they catch, and I definitely would like to eventually maybe go fishing and collaborate with them in the future. But yeah, and there was a particular guy in Pensacola, Florida area. I watched tons of his videos because me and my family, we vacation there all the time. It's the closest point of Florida from Texas, and I was trying to remember, what did he say? Oh, the one thing that he said was, it is free to upload. He's like, I guess besides he makes money off of that, and he does also real estate and I guess some other stuff as well. He said the cool thing about doing vlogging videos and that kind of stuff is that it is free to upload. It doesn't cost you anything. Just sharing people life experiences, and particularly one of the recent ones, which if you look, I have a video that you'll probably see in my list of videos. It says, is stingray edible to eat or something like that. I forgot exactly what it was, but that kind of inspired me to start the channel, because that evening it was really cool. I mean, we were fishing off of a bridge in Pensacola. That's you can fish off of there about 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and it was a pretty normal night. And then all of a sudden, I put some squid bait on my hook, and I was gonna put a lot. I just put a little bit, just kind of check it out and see. Sorry about that. My lighting kind of. There we go. Um, yeah. So where was I at? Yeah. So I put some squid bait on, threw it out there. I would say a good like 15, 20 minutes at the most. All of a sudden, I see my line getting hit. I pull it back, but it wasn't the little, when bait fish usually come out and tap your line, or small catfish or whatever, it'll barely get tugged, or, sometimes you end up catching a catfish, or, a small bait fish or croaker or something like that, but sometimes even small white trout. But it was bending down real big time, and so I grabbed it, and the second I started reeling in, all of a sudden it was like the fight of my life. I mean, it wasn't the biggest stingray ever, but man, those those guys they're really strong. I mean, I don't care what anybody says. Those things are strong, and they put up a fight. And one of the things was the last time that I visited Pensacola, I went to a pier at a place called Fort Pickens, and I actually caught a stingray, a really big stingray, a good size, probably over 30 inches, decent for me, my personal best, or like they call it PB. So, but I caught one last time and I brought it up to the surface and everything, put up a huge fight for about maybe, I would say a good 15, 20 minutes, and I was exhausted. And then the guy that was helping me with his net, he couldn't pull it up, or for whatever reason, just random person, I asked, hey, can someone bring a net? And he came over and he couldn't pull it up. And then my line, I was actually only using, I believe it was 20 pound, like around 25 pound. Um, I think it was 25 pound mono line or something like that. And eventually the stingray just, I pulled so much, eventually the line popped, obviously. So that was, and ever since then, I was always kind of looking at having a revenge catch, as some say. I was like, man, it just, it's like ever since I hadn't gone back to Pensacola for fishing, it was kind of always in my head. And the cool thing about being able to come back, do a revenge catch was pretty awesome. And then the other thing I was thinking was it would have been even nicer if I could have got it on film and did a vlog. If I could have been filming at the time, that would have been, that much better, because it's one thing to see a picture, it's another thing to be there live in person, obviously. So, but definitely in the future, I'm definitely looking at doing some catch, clean, cook videos. But yeah, that was one of the main reasons why I started my channel, was because of that particular incident. I definitely would have liked to have had that on video, on camera, or for a video. So, but yeah, definitely check out that stingray video. It shows one of my buddies. He's filleting it, and we cook it and grill it and eat it, and all that good stuff. So you get to see the back end part of it. So definitely check that other video out as well. And also, just cooking videos is another reason why I started the channel. I'm not necessarily a chef. I'm not saying I'm a chef. My buddy actually used to be an actual professional chef with a few restaurants here in town, and he has taught me quite a few things. But I've always kind of watched the cooking shows. Yeah, I got another light coming in here. I believe this week I ordered another light that I can use, and this one kind of just goes off timer. But yeah, so I definitely like grilling. Grilling is totally different from chef cooking. Chef cooking is kind of more technical, precise, and fancier, maybe in presentation and all that kind of stuff, which I honestly don't really care for. So, but also, I'd like to do future hunting videos. I don't have a hunting rifle yet, so definitely working on that. Maybe getting that here in the next month or two, because hunting seasons, I prefer here in Texas where I'm at. October is kind of when you start getting more cold fronts and that kind of stuff, and it's a little bit better for hunting season around then. Possibly bow hunting season as well. Might look into that. So, and also another reason why I wanted to start my channel was to help promote my businesses. I do own a few businesses. Basically, we're in contract sales. We do roofing. We do solar panel installations, and we also fix cars with hail damage. So, but I didn't want to over promote my businesses. I mean, I have sales reps, and we do our own kind of digital marketing with that, and we also have past repeat clientele. For so many years. I've been doing that for over 6.5, almost 7 years now. So, but I do have one roofing video I put up, and I may look to put up a few more promotional videos here in the near future. Just has to take time for that. So um, and let me see. I was gonna do a little bit of. Let me check out my notes. I was gonna do a little bit of Q&A. Um, yeah, I wrote down one of the questions was, "What is my favorite food?" Um, I've always kind of had a cross between Italian food and Cajun food. I would say, honestly, in my opinion, I like Cajun food, kind of at the top. I don't know, just the flavoring, Cajun Creole. I mean, I know being right next to Louisiana, they do cook stuff and use seasonings that's slightly different in other areas of Louisiana, like New Orleans, kind of has their own flavor in itself. And I know we always pass through Lake Charles, when we visit Florida, Lake Charles, and then there's like the middle part of Louisiana where like there's tons of boudin houses and that kind of stuff. And I guess the only thing that kind of sucks is I can't eat pork. Pork makes me sick. I finally found that out about like a year and a half ago. So, but because lots of boudin is basically made a lot from pork. So, but they do have a lot of other things that can make without pork. There's like gumbo and jambalaya, unless it has sausage, which usually I have to ask the chef or the restaurant, what items don't have pork, or they can take out pork and substitute it maybe with beef or something else, or chicken. But yeah, I would say Cajun food's kind of my favorite. After that, probably Italian. Italian food would probably be after that, and then after that, probably Mexican food, because I am Hispanic and we are in Texas. So, but yeah, that was pretty much. And I wanted to end with a positive note. Yeah, I did a little positive quote, motivational. Sorry about that. I did a little positive note, motivational, talking about the Think and Grow Rich book, how it was definitely a book that's changed my life. I read it, years ago in my 20s, and it's kind of brought me where I am today. And there's a lot of great history in that book, but it just shows a lot of people being successful. And what I read was from the very first chapter. It said a lot of people that have gone on to have success in life, no matter what it is, whether it's just being a janitor or a teacher, having a career, or owning your own business, or if you're in sales, any endeavor, just having a successful career, or excelling at your careers. They said that people, what they did was they studied this book, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, and they applied those successful principles to their life. And that's kind of what they talked about in the first chapter. And one of the big things that I remember from the book was where it talked about self-control. They have a chapter on that, and I didn't read the book from front to end. What they said was, you can kind of pick chapters that you like and read a couple of those, and what did I say? What is it called? Self-moderation, or doing things in moderation, or self-control. That's what it is. Self-control, having self-control, whether it's like not drinking too much alcohol, or, maybe you don't drink alcohol. That's fine as well. But, or eating too many, vices, not having, eating too much ice cream or cake or something, like just not indulging yourself overly in something, doing things in moderation, and having self-control with whatever it is. It could be anything. So, but they said once you learn that, you definitely can succeed. So, and you can think and grow rich, like the book says. So, but yeah, that's pretty much all I got for you guys today. I'll be looking at doing more of these vlogs, maybe daily. We'll see how it goes. And I did this weekend kind of started getting into the the kind of like the relaxing. I put a few relax videos or waterfall videos. I've always kind of liked those, so I kind of threw a few out there. You might want to check those out as well. So, but that's all I got, and definitely have a great week. We'll see how things go. Over and out. Manny with HTX TV. Talk to you later.